You know, in leadership, we spend so much time talking about strategy, skills, and execution. But what if the most powerful tool in your arsenal isn't something you do, but how you are? Today, we're going to explore that critical, but often totally ignored link between a leader's inner state and how effective they really are. So let's just start with a big question. When you think about a truly great leader, what's the first thing that comes to mind? Is it their brilliant strategy, their charisma, their technical know-how? Well, what if I told you their most critical asset is something way more personal, something that actually fuels everything else they do? And nope, it's not found in a business book, it's found within themselves. All right, let's map out how we're gonna tackle this. First, we'll get on the same page about what inner state even means. Then we'll look at the very real challenges that pop up when it's unstable, see how that creates a ripple effect across the whole team, and most importantly, we'll get into some practical strategies you can use to build resilience and create a much healthier culture. Okay, first things first, the leader's inner state. I want you to think of this as the absolute foundation for everything else. Seriously, your personal well-being isn't some soft skill or a luxury you get to when you have time. It is a core, non-negotiable part of your leadership toolkit. So when we talk about psychological wellness, what do we actually mean? Well, this is it. It's that emotional stability, that inner balance that lets you stay composed and clear-headed, especially when things get crazy and the pressure is on. It's where real empathy comes from, and it's what allows you to model the kind of behavior you want to see in your team. But what happens when that foundation gets a little shaky? Well, that brings us right to our next section, the common challenges leaders run into when their inner state is unstable. Because let's be honest, these internal struggles rarely, if ever, stay internal. And this right here is where the rubber meets the road. It's fascinating, right? How directly our internal feelings translate into external actions. That anger you might be feeling, it doesn't just stay inside, it can leak out as impatience or micromanagement. That anxiety, it can totally paralyze your ability to make a decision. And depression, man, that can just suck the energy and motivation right out of an entire team. These are real tangible impacts. Which leads us perfectly into the ripple effect, because a leader's state of mind is never a solo act. It radiates outward, kind of like heat from a fire, and it sets the emotional and psychological tone for absolutely everyone on the team. And this chart just lays out the night and day difference so clearly. Look at this. On one side, you've got fear, low morale, and unsupportive vibe. But on the other, with a leader who is actively taking care of their own well-being, you see confidence, you see support, you see a culture of empathy. The leader's internal world is literally shaping the team's external reality. It's that direct. Okay, so recognizing the problem is one thing, but what can you actually do about it? Let's shift gears and talk about the solution. It's time to build your toolkit for resilience and what you might call mental toughness. So how do we actually build this resilience? It's not magic. There's a clear path. It all starts with step one, self-awareness. Just checking in with yourself, actively trying to understand what's going on emotionally. Next, step two is reflection. You have to make time to process what's happening to maintain some perspective. And step three, this is a big one, seek support. And let me be clear, this is not a sign of weakness. It's a strategic move that strong leaders make to stay at the top of their game. That could be a coach, a peer group, a therapist, whatever works for you. And when you really start putting those strategies into practice, you get to the ultimate payoff. You gain the ability to consciously model and build a healthy, resilient culture for your entire organization. This quote really just says it all, doesn't it? The key takeaway is that managing yourself is leadership. By taking care of your own psychological health, you're not being selfish, you're actually equipping yourself with the essential tools, that balance, that empathy, that composure to lead your team well. And this is the bottom line. This is the so what. The work you do on yourself creates a healthier, more supportive, and a more productive and effective environment for everybody. A leader's well-being isn't just a personal perk. It is a massive strategic advantage that lifts the entire team. So let's end where we began, but maybe with a bit of a new perspective. After everything we've talked about, I want you to really think about this. Is your personal well-being the most powerful and maybe the most overlooked asset you bring to the table every single day? It's definitely something to reflect on.